Amanda with Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com, and I always tell you guys when you ask me a question, I'm going to answer it. So this is my student loans, what's left. Yes, it's been a long time since I took them out, but look at the interest rate. It's locked in. That's ridiculously low. And your interest is tax deductible. So why would I want to be in a hurry to pay this off? I have no emotional sadness over this. I think my total balance was somewhere in the high 200,000s, but that was back in, the 90s and 2000s. So, I mean, that was a fair amount back then. Got it down to 35 with a 1.625% deductible interest. Here's my tips on this. I mean, are you going to be able to get it down that low? Probably not. This was something that you could lock in, 20, 25 years ago. Probably almost impossible. But this is my tips. It hasn't been that easy. My tips are, once you lock it in, and you're gonna have to connect it to a bank account. That's the key. The bank account has to be on direct deposit and withdrawal. That is also the key. So, and it doesn't matter where you move, you are gonna have, if there's a lot of fine print in these student loan documents, and anytime if you just defaulted even one time, even for 1 penny, even just moving the bank account around, all these things can raise your rates. So you need to pick a bank account and you need to fund that bank account for the next 15 to 30 years. Even if you move, even if whatever. And when I started this, there was no like online transfers. I don't even think we had barely the internet. So, there were times when I would have to like literally make a trip to go to, this bank was in a different state than I was living in, to deposit a check into this account so that I could have money to pay this. And that's all, the only point of this account was literally to feed my student loans. That was the point of that account. So, I mean, obviously now it's significantly easier with online wire transfers, but it's been a commitment to keep this rate at 1.625%. I think it's absolutely hilarious. All right, so that's how I did it. So, and yeah, don't take out private loans. I don't care what you got to do. I don't care if you're living with 55 people and you're in 10 bunk beds. Do not take out private loans. Subsidize, unsubsidize at most. Live like a student, live like the cheapest student. It is, I couldn't believe the stuff I saw people doing in school, the traveling, the cars. I'm gonna be a dentist soon. You guys are insane. You live like a student until the vast majority of your student loans are paid off, and you're not in debt and you're not in credit card debt or anything like that. Don't use your credit cards. Just live like a student until your student loans are paid off. It's gonna suck, but you're gonna be glad if you do it, because I see way too many people who've gotten themselves in some big trouble. All right, thanks.